it's clean in here now. What do we have to do? Are these the same interactions as before? Doors open, you can walk right into Kim's room. Doors open right into Kim's room? Oh! It didn't register to me that in that black space was another room. The tribunal has some wild outcomes depending on your earlier choices during the game. Oh, when I finish this, I'm definitely gonna have to look that up because that was an interesting experience with the tribunal. Also, is this a sign of trust? Does Kim trust us now that we kind of saved his life? That's why we're allowed in his room. What's this? Medicinal supplies. Although Kim kind of saved our life too. I shouldn't toot my own horn that much, because Kim saved my butt too. It was a cooperative effort. We both saved each other.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
This wasn't his room till after the tribunal? Oh, okay. Check what Kim has in the nightstand. If I see it, I will.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
You know what? I'm gonna be just chill and I'm gonna thank him for keeping me alive a little longer. We don't need to get like super depressive. There's no gain from that. Just say thank you and be appreciative.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go.
Oop, zoom in. Where's the button? There's nothing in the nightstand. You don't
I
mean
am
this,
sure
right?
neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room.
Yeah, if I do that, nothing happens. So I don't know what nightstand thing you're talking about. Nothing highlights. Can we do the mirror check
The
thing
bathroom
from
mirror
the
has been
beginning of
wiped
the
completely
game?
clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, the expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Let's see. All these are super low still. I don't think it matters much right now if I do that mirror thing anyways. I'm kind of curious, but I don't think it's that important. I think we should keep moving. Where are we headed as far as quest-wise? Inspect the window in Clausia's bedroom. Okay. So I guess we're going upstairs. Leg hurts, maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. I got bad news. We gotta run everywhere. We are a police officer. We're busy, and we have business. Little dim mouse, you know fixing the faucet plays a key role in the ending. It would be my luck, wouldn't it?
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Okay, so where's the thread go to?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Okay, is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the
Is that how you say that,
perpetrator was
islet?
standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
This is a location we have yet to rule out. We have not been there.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Maybe we need to go to the island, Kim. Oh, he doesn't sound like he likes that idea. I've heard that side. I don't think that's a good side.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there?
You know what? I'm gonna be firm and aggressive with this one. Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I don't see you offering up any better ideas. We're going.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
He is full of sass today, chat.
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Fishing people have boats. Maybe someone in the fishing village can help. The clump of houses on the coast, you know, with the lady who has the sword.
Maybe. There were boats there. We should ask around. Let's go.
Okay. Leave. I feel like we don't have any other huge tasks waiting for us right now other than the main story, right? Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop, a pute madre's peon. That's why she was scared of you. When you get the chance, call your station to find out more if you dare. I don't think I want to know, honestly. Hi, Ren. I don't think I want to know. Is that a note on the table? Looks like she left something on the table. Okay, yeah, but what is it?
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
What gift? Does she mean a thread? I'm just gonna leave. You have news regarding Chili's? What? Better be good news. Please don't be bad news about Chili's. I still don't know anything about this guy. Oh, the two people over here are gone. You know how they have the giant mozzarella stick planks? Yes. They look delicious, but I've never had one. Here's the only two guys that survived the tribunal. They have them dipped in sauce. You mean the Nashville hot ones? What does this say? Georgia Saride Retor Presdetto? I don't know what that means.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Oh, right, Cindy. We did meet Cindy back at the apartments. I remember Cindy the Skull. Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
You can get them in the honey chipotle? Yum. I take it. Did you eat the giant mozzarella stick, Pira? Is that where the life choice regret is coming from?
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Okay, what if I just point out that I smell heavy fuel oil?
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Gross, Kim.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Ooh. Oh, ooh. Oh, Chad. Chad, I want to set it on fire, but I feel like that's a very unsafe idea, but I really... Wouldn't it be cool? You have 4 giant planks of Nashville hot mozzarella planks in my fridge. I'm gonna do it. Plus, isn't it a myth that a lit cigarette can, like, light gasoline on fire? I heard that that's not true. Not that you should go try it, but I heard it's not true. Alright, let's do this. This is gonna be cool as fuck, chat.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash
thank you for
across
the
surface
follow!
of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
You know what? Let's do the thing. Do the movie thing. They say the name. Disco Elysium.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently.
We're going by action movie rules for fire. Yeah, you know, in action movies, cars don't explode like they do in the movies. Like, if the gas tank gets hit, it doesn't explode as bombastically. It'll catch fire, but your car won't explode like it does in the movies.
The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Yes, they do run into a wall and the building comes down. That's because you run into the wall. That's structural integrity, not the car exploding. Glass is fragile enough to be broken by a punt? What? Okay, let's leave. We gotta go get a boat. We gotta go get a boat. Is that my gun I still have in my hand? Maybe I shouldn't be carrying that around. Although maybe I needed to threaten somebody into giving me a boat. What if they tell me no? I need that boat, Chad. I need that boat. Have you ever seen The Last Action Hero? No, I don't know what that is. Where's the lady with the sword is up this way. See, there's a boat right there. Can I just take that one? Or that one? Or that one? Or one of the many, many, many boats here?
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
Oh, she cares about me, Chad.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Wait, why does she seem angry? That's a good question. Why are you angry?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
It was pretty cool, though. I got shot in the foot, and I'm walking it off. It's pretty badass.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
Let's make a joke. You should see the other guys. They're all dead. Haha.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
I guess. When she says it like that, I feel a little guilty. I'm not a killer, though. I'm a cop.
Hi. I guess you are. I understand that's how it goes.
Okay. Anyways, Lillian,
Of
about
course.
that boat.
Can I help you with something?
Yes. We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
So can I borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
The
Just
crow's
nod.
feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Okay, what's on that island? Maybe Lillian knows. Oh, where'd her voice go? Nothing, just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war for the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think, bombed to bits in the landing. Haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Okay, you said you haven't been there. Who has been there?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies.
Oh.
Always seemed like a bad place to
Whoops,
drink
bad
to me.
topic.
People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
You mean your twins?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
They're not gonna talk to me. We've been trying to talk to them for a while, and they just act weird.
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Oh, Hoshi Nugget, thank you for the follow!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. Let's go
Please
talk
be
to the weird
conservative
twins
with the
again.
fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small...
Okay, we gotta go talk to your weird children. Very strange children. Are they still playing in the dirt? Alright, weirdos. Your mom says you have a
The
cryptic
scruffy-haired
message for me
little
about the
boy
island.
kicks a stone while
Lay it
the
on
other
me.
watches him do it.
Okay, kiddos, you've been to that island, right?
On that island?
Let's not, we're gonna gentle parent them. We're not gonna be like, no, some other island. Yes, sweetie, that one right there. I need to know what's there, please. If you could tell me, I'd be very grateful.
That's, nothing. It's just a
Nothing?
seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Oh, not real bullets. Empty bullets.
How old are these kids? Because they talk like my 4-year-old nephew, like my 6-year-old nephew. Like my 3-year-old, I don't know how old my nephew is. They sound like they're toddlers, but they look like they're 7. You're just bad with words. Ask them about Minecraft and that one toilet movie.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Let's see. You mean shells? Seems a little sus. These mud children, they're a little strange, that's for sure.
I don't know what these are.
Okay.
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Kids, do you know Among Us? Wait, so someone lives on the island?
No.
This is a confusing conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go with yes.
Yeah, let's assume yes. I'd rather assume yes and be wrong than assume no and be wrong. Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Okay, and he asked you to do this for why?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go.
One of them only tells truth and one of them only tells lies. Okay, in the movie Labyrinth, they have that situation with the doors. And at one point, I was so proud because I figured it out. I figured out which one was which, and then I forgot. And I've never been able to resolve it. A shame that their third brother isn't here, the one that tells mildly interesting facts about colors.
Yes.
Okay, you mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we don't need to ask them if their dad used to go there. That, it doesn't matter. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What
The
does this guy
fourth
look
brother
like?
who lost track of the roles, so now he switches between all of them every few questions. Oh no, the worst one.
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled. We shouldn't be there.
Okay, is that all you know?
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Okay, see you later, kiddos. To be honest, all good roles were taken when he was born. Fair enough. Okay, what is... we taking a boat out there or one of these little boats? What's in that box? Ooh, money. I won't really need it for anything, but I like having it. See, the ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. I want to get in the boat though, not go down the ladder
with
into
a
the boat.
small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now?
I'm pretty sure.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
I feel like I have.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We can go. You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What's what? How else do we blast our sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
Good. Glad we're on the same page. Let's get in. Oh, right. I really do have a boombox.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever.
Oh, I forgot to do the church club. The church nightclub. Oh, well. That's okay. I'm a little sad I forgot about that quest line. It's neat getting to see this big panned out view, though. I'm ready to be at the island now, though. I'm ready to land. We can get to the island any day now, game. This boat pick it up a little. The wind did blow and the sea rose up and beat the land with a mighty wave at St. Andrew's Bay. The lightship fought the sea until her mornings gave. Is that a sea shanty? Ooh, is that leaking chemicals into the water? Do you see that, Chad? It's like an oil spill. This looks like a good place for a person to hide out and live. This has whole ass structures on it.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you. Let's go.
skill point! How many skill points have I hoarded? Did I use them up? We've got 2, it looks like. Where's... feel like reaction speed could be good, because I feel like this is all building up to be a large confrontation again. So, do I want to sink these in preparing for a fight or something else? What is half-light again? Occupy, take control, and threaten people. You know, for funsies, I haven't sunk anything into half-light. Let's just put one in there, and I'm going to put one into reaction speed. I think I'm good with that. The rest chains trail off into the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Look at this, Kim. This leads to the depot in Land's End. What's this? Makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Is there anything down there? No, I have to go straight up the stairs. Okay. I thought I was gonna get a little stroll around the island for a minute. The stairs feel ancient. Soldiers' feet ran up them long ago. Attention, inflammable. Didn't we have a discussion one day about inflammable means it is flammable, or like unflammable meant the opposite? Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black, viscous, gross. Warm air from inside the building. It's warmer there than out here. This barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. There we go. Thank you, Pyrrha, because I think it's you who kicked off that conversation. Flammable means it can be set on fire. Means it can be set on fire. Inflammable means it can burst into flames without ignition. There we go. That's the conversation I think we had, because it was very I was very confused by that. All right, we're going in. What is this? Stairs have collapsed. Alright. Where are we walking to? This was once an armament rest. Twin cannons were attached to your medium-distance large caliber. Wait, a bed? No. Don't talk to Kim. Bed?
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
I mean, sure. If it'll help my health, yeah, get some rest.
Concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Curl up with your knees close to your chest. That sounds comfy.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until...
Until what?
You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
Did I sleep too long?
Sleep.
Where's Kim? Maybe Kim came in for a cuddle. I wish. We would be so lucky. Where's Kim? The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Uh-oh. From here? This is the direction I came. I guess I can't go that way? Where's Kim? What was that bang? The door is still here, closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. There's no door. Chad, am I hallucinating? That there's no door here? Am I going crazy? Maybe if I come... Who would be the big spoon? Me. I see Kim as a little spoon. I don't know why. There it is. This place is, it's confusing getting around. Go to the chain, there's something there. Where's the chain? Down here? Up here? Walk into... Why? You see her footprints on the water. What? Am I alive? What is...
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking.
Okay.
But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back. Win her back? How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here anyway?
I don't know. This all feels off. Something's off, guys.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glances to her right, then looks at her bag.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
Oh, you mean you don't have time to tend to my emotions?
She sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
Okay, I'll say, what's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of immortality? Aren't you already wearing that? Or, better answer, cool.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway,
So where are you headed?
I'm going to Morova, to live there in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Your skin is soft.
No, Harry. It's just regular skin. I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into...
Wait, what do you mean as I always thought she was? You are beautiful, though. None of the others are as beautiful as you. She's gorgeous.
She does not answer. There's that expression again.
Hold on, chat. Let me fix my microphone. I need to lower it a little more. There we go.
Silence. A distant wind blows. You can't think of anything pretty to say.
Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us, our love, our unborn daughters, it's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Is this playing out something that actually happened to Harry? Because it's giving me that kind of vibe.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
What's the percentage? 83%. I mean, I do love a gamble. Dude, if my lover told me that, my heart would just shatter like, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. Big emotional damage. I'm going for the kiss. Damn it! I should have known. Oh, this is just depressing. Ooh.
Your feet still tremble from the steps you took, as if over an enormous distance, standing against her. Her body close to you, radiating warm. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth.
We don't talk about the 3% fail, Taki. Don't remind me of that.
She is not kissing you back.
Ooh, it failed.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
Okay, I'm not gonna prolong this. You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
Dang.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Yeah, well, that'd be cool, but you kind of live inside me, so I don't know how that will work. I'm just gonna go with, I know why she didn't kiss me back. You didn't kiss me back, though. That's it, then. I don't know what else I could really do about it. She clearly doesn't love me anymore. That's it. That's just the end sometimes.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hand down her chest and onto her lower stomach and smiles. You're pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Big swallow. Well, what'd you say?
You know what this means.
Is it mine?
Of course not. I terminated yours.
Oh!
Don't you remember? You poor fuck.
Wow.
Poverty-stricken fuck.
Wow! Ouch! Either she doesn't love you anymore or she's pushing you away to make it hurt less or something. No, I think she just hates my guts now.
Now, go ahead.
Damn!
Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
This isn't a good way for things to be.
It's not.
But what? Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
Okay, so that's it?
That's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Maybe. I think I've reached the end of the investigation.
See? It just takes some time. For you, I think it'll take something like 20 years, maybe.
Oh, cool.
It was hard
Just
for me
20
too.
years?
I used to think I couldn't live without you.
She looks you straight in the eye. Her irises are light blue, flecked with green.
But I can.
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight, but it's clear you're still making her sad.
Let's see. 20 years is so much time. That's so much time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
That seems unfair. How did you do it in a year or two and I have to take 20 years? I guess I'm sorry I made you sad.
It's okay.
Okay. Super okay. Cool. I have other things I need to know.
What other things? We've been through all the things, Harry.
How about the thing where I tell you just don't go. Just don't go. Just don't go. Just stay.
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go.
But it's all I got. It's the only other thing I got. It's the only option left. I gotta beg. Please?
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
What if we had a coffee? I think that's fair. I think it's fair to say, hey, take an extra 30 minutes, have a coffee with me, catch the next Arrow train or whatever we're doing here. Come to Starbucks with me.
No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
Okay, but what's there to do in Morova anyways?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
I'm gonna go ahead and, like, try to just end this situation. This is depressing. Everything I do is making her sadder and hurting my feelings more and more. So you know what? I'll nod silently like a martyr. Okay, I understand. Just let her go, man.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now.
I can't win!
Time is up.
I can't win, Chad!
I must be on the 10:20 flight.
She's got me at every turn. Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year?
I was
2,
right!
5 years ago?
Chad, I was right. It's playing out something that happened to him for real years and years ago. Is this why we're such a miserable alcoholic? Is this our origin story?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't supposed to win that dice roll because I don't see how it would have changed all this. If this is replaying previous events, it wouldn't have changed anything, right? Could very well be. I mean, she was cruel in this entire exchange.
I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum,
Ooh.
like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time, so long ago.
Wait, so this isn't even the first time she left me? I got double left? This is intolerably bad.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry.
A lot of words to say. It's not me, it's you.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, I guess. Yay. Can't wait to have this dream again. Fun. Oh, thank God we're back with Kim. Everything's better, chat. We're safe now. Kim is here. Remember, chat, the worst she can say is no.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Do I want it? Is there... Oh, I thought there'd be an option to tell him about the dream. There's not. Kim, would you be comfortable with being Big Spoon tonight? Hold me, Kim. Let's just play it cool. My sleep was deep and invigorating. Desperately try to cover all the blood seeping out with your hands.
Of course. I was just thinking maybe you've torn your stitches. Are you ready to move on?
Oh, did I tear my stitches? Whatever, just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're a badass like that.
Okay.
The last option is that one right there. Spit out the blood and get back to work.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Okay, what we got in here? Also, let's quick save real quick. I'm not crying. I was washing my eyes in my sleep. Okay, books. Wait, what is this thing? What is this?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Okay, so I have fuel, I'm assuming, since there's a pour fuel into tank option?
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Do it, do it, do it, pull the rope.
The recoil
Yoink.
start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Okay, well, now that I've started up this unknown machinery, what does it do? Where do these wires go to?
Downstairs, somewhere.
Okay. Tap, tap.
The tank is far from full, but there should be enough inside to keep it going for a day.
Nice. Chemical fumes, nothing better to breathe. Look, am I the only one who likes the smell of gasoline? What is this? Okay, dishes stained with sauce and fire. Survivor's kitchen. Wait, is that a gun? You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures.
I don't think I've ever smelled kerosene or turpentine. Turpentine's paint thinner, right? I don't think I've ever smelled either of those. The slime company I like to buy from, though, they have at one point made a gasoline scented slime, and I want it so bad. They never restock it, but I want it so badly. I want the gasoline-scented slime chat.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
We may as well just try. It's 3%, but whatever, YOLO. Does anything stand out as unusual?
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes, fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor. You do feel there's something you're not getting here, though. Oh well.
Oh
The
well.
print in some of these is pretty small, though.
Let's leave. Call it a day. It's fine. What's this? Mothman bedsheet keeps the wind out. Okay, we can't open this, can we?
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
So, Kim, how we open this? Get a giant can opener.
Maybe this is one of the
Open
doors
it
we
that
don't
way.
open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
Okay, do you see the controls anywhere?
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Did you ever manage to foot open a door? What do you mean, foot open a door? Yoink. Ah, here we go.
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
I've not kicked open a door before. Wouldn't that would break it, wouldn't it? Run your fingers across the keyboard, buddy.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
Okay, then what is this?
The console of an antique computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out, they terminate here.
Okay, could this open the blast door?
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
You got it. Turn emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
It's like opening a boss room. Open a little faster door. It's taking its dear sweet time.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl. No, it's more than that. There's something there, waiting.
After you.
I'm a little scared, Kim.
Don't be. I have a gun.
I mean, I do too, but it gives me that choice. Yeah, I have a gun too, Kim.
I know. It was not easy to acquire.
He's rubbing salt on my wounds still. Damn. What is this? Hatch is jammed shut. Can I go out this? I went out this in the dream. What if I go out it now? Is there anything to be found out here? 'Cause, like, what's up by that chain then? Kim, don't be mean. I just met my ex.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in with a bottle in your hand.
No, we're gonna shake this thought off. No. Okay, there's nothing really important out here, it looks like. You sure lazy day you have a garbage bag that's ready to go to the trash compactor and you just don't feel like taking it out? And the cats keep biting the bag and you keep yelling at them? I know it's not their fault, I just don't... Just, like, don't make me actually be responsible. Ara, take your trash out. Take your trash out, buddy. I get what you mean, but also take trash out. All right, let's pop a quick save and see what's in here. Okay, we're at the back of the island. Cool. Wait, what was that thought? Small white flowers blossom all around you. What's this? A rubber dinghy. It's deflated. Broken. Oh. Hello?
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
Sir, I need you to put that gun down so we can talk further. We're with the police.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
I'm gonna challenge him on the authority. I'd be more comfortable if you would put the gun down. So I'm gonna risk it. 83%. We're probably gonna fail, but we can hope.
The words,
Oh.
"I am an enemy commander," sound cold as iron from your lungs. The old man still hugs his gun.
And what rank would that be? Dog.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the sand.
What's your name?
My name
ASL,
is
please.
Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
Huh?
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover from the...
From the Insulindian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in '07, trained in the École de Contrôle Orient, and consigned to emergency defense duties in '08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Holy shit, that's a long time. You've been out here 43 years?
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was in Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in '18. Then I was an E48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
Okay, I really want to push him about the 43 years, but whatever. You said you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too.
Okay, fill me in on this lapse of faith.
You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second, is all it took
For what?
for reaction to take hold.
Well, being afraid is a reaction. But is reaction something different? It's got a capital R. Let's go with it wasn't reaction, you were just afraid.
It's the same thing. You haven't seen it. Not really. Not naked. It's impossible not to be afraid.
And this was when?
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with Coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic.
Okay, that's enough. I get the picture.
It's not enough. The total combined power of international capital, all their fear and terror, tore into Revachol. Streets rose from the ground, houses turned to ghosts.
Okay, how have you survived all this time, though?
How does anyone survive? I steal
What do you steal?
supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog, not a human being.
He coughs once more and then puts his hand on his belly.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red, like beetroot. Been passing it in stew, too.
Oof, that does not sound good.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75 than 65. Trouble putting on weight could mean cancer.
TRCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns.
Dude, you know what? This is a serious situation. You need to be looked over and we can do it.
There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. Administer morphine. Moribund.
Okay, fine. No, moving on then.
He looks at you, his face parched from the sun and the wind. There's a wince of pain in there somewhere.
Okay, so you're a communist soldier from the communist army, if I'm understanding correctly?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army.
Yeah, but you said you were trained and assigned to the Defense Corps.
Trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a political commissar by the party. These things used to mean something.
Okay, so that means you're a trained communist then, right?
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
I am a moralist.
No, you're not. You're part of the meat shield. The human shield that surrounds the fascists while they kill and rape. That's what you are.
I don't think so. I don't think I am. I don't agree with that.
Detective, we have not come here to discuss ideology.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
We have come to ask questions regarding a murder investigation.
The old man spits into the fire pit. He does not say anything more. A jitter passes his lower body.
Okay, you said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. A so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
We're not coalition appointed. We're just trying to help people.
You're the RCM. You represent the Moralist International. The enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste d'Insolande. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
Yo, I did not do that. I did not do that. That was not me personally. How have you concealed yourself all these years? Oh my god! Simon! Simon, welcome in! Hello, how are you? How was your stream? What were you playing? Welcome in, everybody. We're doing more Disco Elysium today. We're at the end of the game, I'm pretty sure. We had found a guy who was part of the Communist Revolution, hiding on islands for the past 43 years, and maybe he's my killer that I've been looking for this whole time. I'm not really sure yet. Elden Ring. Nice. Nice. I love Elden Ring. Well, if you got a raid and run, by all means, do what you need to do for after stream. If you stick around, we're always happy to have you here. Thank you for dropping off your folks. Approaching tutorial end. How have you concealed yourself, Chief? Fill me in.
It was hard in the tens. I didn't have partisan training. They were searching for stragglers, those bloodhounds. Floodlights on the water at night.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope
Oh,
out.
definitely eat then,
The
Simon.
East capitulated. Martinez and Cold City were turned to dust. But Jamrock, Forburg, even Coron, and Boogie Street, of course. Those fucking kips had Marsoff coursing through their veins. And others too. Some cordons of Revachol was still fighting. There were cells. I tried to contact them. Soon they all went silent. The frequency's dead.
Okay, so how did you get between here and the mainland?
At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground. Patrols, you lot, the commons too. They'd started snitching.
In the city, you move underground?
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. I could walk straight into that town if I wanted. I just...
Oh, right, there is that small bunker that we found. It's just north of the church. There's a small bunker, and we couldn't get in it. The door was locked. Have you stayed there?
The propaganda bunker. I used to, but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment too. Made broadcasts, I think. Propaganda officers. I buried them with their leaflets. They killed themselves. 2 young boys.
2 young boys?
A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. Kept thinking of them. No need to go underground anymore. It's better in the ruins, on the ground.
Okay, well, why don't you just walk there?
I don't want to. They're all traitors. Pigs, rabbits, and dogs. Men without ideals are only animals.
He does not want to see life moving on. People forgetting, drinking, laughing.
Wait, tell me another thing.
The old man looks across the water at the city, the ruins, the motorways rising above it.
So what exactly was this place?
It's not an island, Dwat. It's a defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol. And I am its last surviving defender.
Cool. So, what was it used for?
The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. We captured it in '02, retrofitted the fort with an AA gun to defend against an airborne landing. Against the whole world.
Okay, you mean the landing? The retaking of Revachol?
Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. I later found out on the radio they called it Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
Tell me who speaks like that. I don't know. First off, I'm not one of them. Let's
Sure
get that
you are.
clear.
You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people death blow?
Yeah, death blow sounds kind of bad. I guess murderers. I know what you mean.
You don't know. You haven't seen it. Iblis,
What's Iblis?
the black-eyed angel.
Okay, we're coming full circle. Back to the original point. You've been hiding here for 43 years?
43 years and 10 months.
That's steadfast.
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. 2 police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters splashed across the plaza mosaic.
burnt letters? Who could have done that? That's crazy. I wonder where those came from.
Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smoldering. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Oh, I like that it told me what it meant, because I don't speak French. But do you know about the man from Yondar?
Always waiting. For her to return.
Oh, we don't talk about her. We just had a dream about her. I don't need that.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
Honestly, I've been there. The city is a tinderbox. It could still happen.
It won't. The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
Okay, I have another serious question for you, though.
There's nothing serious in this world.
What have you
It's
been
a
using?
farce.
Shh. What have you been using this gum for?
I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood. The lieutenant smells it too.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay.
Okay, good info, good info.
Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you.
You guys are pulling me in all different directions. Shh, the voices in my head need to shut up and let me think. I'm just gonna be blunt. Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of the security contractor, Cornell?
The who now?
A corpse in ceramic armor hanging behind the whirling in rags. Did you shoot him?
Oh yes, that one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the Commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
I can't tell if that's a yes or a no.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember.
Yeah, definite maybe.
Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
Okay, let's back off for a minute.
You're lost, Dwat. You're lost.
Let's see. Ooh, assessing his body language is not gonna happen. That's a 3%. Let's see. Can I pick up the gun?
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire.
Alright, inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut.
You can leave and save here, recommended
On
even?
the butt, you see Vespertine writing,
Hold on.
burned into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
So I can leave this conversation, save, and then proceed, is what you're saying, correct? Inspect it closer.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
Okay. This is made in Xinyao.
Worn. Personalized even. Looks like this weapon has seen a lot of use, hasn't it, sir?
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
Okay, point out the ammo type.
Jacketed. Military-grade ammunition. Stable in flight. Good for hitting something that's very, very far away.
As he speaks, he stresses every word. He's liking this.
Okay,
The
stow
old
the
man
gun.
keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It can be used against him later.
Okay, stay
Ain't
put.
going anywhere.
We're gonna take note of what Valthio said, and we're definitely gonna. Oh, it auto-saved. Thank you. We're gonna quick save anyways. Let's see what we have for clothes that give composure. Anything. Wow, like nothing. Composure. Wait. +1 to Mazovian socioeconomics. Would that be useful here? Hand-eye coordination. Okay, so I don't really have anything that gives me a bonus on composure unless no, the cigarettes don't help that. Anything else that can help with composure? No, interactables. Okay. We don't have a good chance. We're just gonna have to roll with
Minions
it.
of Capital. What do you
We only get up to 8%. We need to talk about you killing him again. Let's go that route.
petty bourgeois law? This is all you care about, right? The only thing in the world for you types.
Tear into him again. Pile it on him.
I don't need your cooperation. I've got this. Show him the gun.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistol. I've seen you prance around with that. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen.
Oof, he saw the tribunal.
So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
No, stop changing the subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what?
Focus.
You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
You know what? I'm calling it too. We have the murder weapon. What else could it possibly be?
Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Wait, now I have a skill point I could put into composure, maybe.
Murder.
The old man does not say more. He just glances into the reeds and twitches once more.
This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little more.
Okay, back
You
off.
lost, Dwat. You lost.
Stay put. Hold on. We got a skill point here. Composure. Right? Let me check. That was composure check?
Minions of capital.
Composure. Okay.
What?
Okay. There we go. We'll do quick save. He could have had an informant or maybe have been told by someone.
Minions of capital. What do you want?
Dang it. I just quick saved, so it's fine. Damn
For a
it.
60-year-old man with stomach trouble who spent his entire life alone on an uninhabited island, he's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished.
I wanna save scum just a little bit. Let me have a little save scum. I get 3 tries.
Minions of capital.
Okay, go for it.
For a 60-year-old man,
I'm not on PC. I'm on PlayStation 5. Okay, last try.
Minions of capital. What do
Damn
you-
it.
for a 60-year-old man with stomach trouble who spent his entire life alone on an uninhabited island, he seems surprisingly fit.
That's it?
He's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished. But that's it. You can see no more by looking at his slouched frame. The moment passes, and you say,
Yosef Lily Vanich Dross, you're under the arrest for the murder of the Colonel here in Martinez because I'm like 90% sure you did it, buddy.
is what you plan to say. Before you can get past, you're under. The lieutenant interrupts you.
Officer, are we sure? We could maybe get more.
No, I can't. I can't pass the skill check, Kim. You don't understand. This is as good as it was gonna get. We gotta go with this. We've been through enough.
Josef Lilianovich Dras, you are under arrest for the murder of the Colonel Lely. You will be taken to the nearest precinct holding area for preliminary investigation.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The sum of all the erratic movements, fidgeting, and mood swings he's been exhibiting. The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
Okay, can we be a little gentler with him? He does seem afraid, Kim.
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's not afraid of jail. He's afraid of something else. Like parting from a loved one.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Okay, hold on. Does it have room for 3 or perception hearing? We'll skip the skill check. Does it have room for 3? We have to take him with us, right?
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland while the other stays here.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
Yeah, who watches him while I come back for you?
You come back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
Lillian, you could ask her maybe.
Oh, true. Maybe I can just ask that nitpicker to watch him. She has a sword. She's intimidating.
This is no harmless old man.
We took his gun. It's fine.
This fucking world. This world. What is this?
So you could come back from... I don't know. I kind of want to take him. I could come back for you once I've taken him to the precinct. I kind of want to go to the precinct.
Okay, how about I take him to the precinct and you wait on the island?
No, I want to do it. Why are you fighting me so hard on this? I'll do it.
This world? What are you talking about? Is this... us?
The wind is cold from the east. Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Wait, what's happening? Who's taking him? Yo! Is it what Lena's husband was looking for? No way!
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by
No
limb,
way!
to then just stand there, moving its
Wait,
silent form
what?
in ghostly silence.
Is this for real? What is that?
What are you talking about?
You the giant stick insect!
There's nothing there.
I'm pretty sure it's there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs
The
shaking
stick
under
bug
you
was the murderer
as it
all along. We
rises.
found him, chat. Oh god. Oh no. Cope with reality. I've finally gone insane.
You feel the lieutenant's hand on your back, and then you hear him say 4 words.
What if those 4 words are I see it too? That would be crazy.
I can see it.
Oh, yo! Ah!
Thank God. If he can see, then you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence, its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
The lieutenant whispers and takes a step towards the giant arthropod. Are we just gonna leave it there?
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away
Quit
from you.
showing your badge.
Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
You know what? I'm going for it. Approach carefully. We couldn't we couldn't possibly fail a 97% skill check twice, right, chat? Right, chat? It couldn't happen twice. There's no way, right? Oh, thank God. I was gonna cry. I was gonna cry if it happened
Breath
again.
held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows.
For those who may not be familiar with what I'm talking about, earlier we had to squeeze info about Ruby out from Titus, and I finally had a 97% chance to successfully do it. And it hit the 3% and I failed it. And it was terrible.
Like laughter, a sort of happiness. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white
Ooh.
limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
We gotta move slowly. Raise your hand slowly, Harry.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you.
What if after all this I turn around and the old guy's missing? He used this as like his opportunity to escape. He stole the boat. Now we're both stuck on the island.
No, stop. Be afraid.
No, raise the other hand.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you.
Yes, hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Ew, gross. Foam. Stand on your tiptoes and look at it closer.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish.
See, Buttercup could be a good name because yellow foam, yellow butter. Get it? Buttercup. Kim, it's foaming at the mouth. I think it's rabid.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one.
Tell me, what are you doing?
I exist.
Yo, I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
If I tell you what happens,
Then I will tell you what it's like for me.
I'm ill.
What is your illness?
My body aches and I'm bleeding.
I smelled it. As soon as you stepped on the island. Strawberries. Fresh bursts of red strawberries. Ripe, turning riper. Soon you'll be rotten. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. A kind of darkness. Being intruded upon. Transient. Dim. Moist.
What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the Insulinga Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and toys.
Yeah, ask the bug if they're with the Communist Party. Did you commit the murder?
It may have unknown, dangerous biochemical characteristics that help it maintain its camouflage.
No one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me.
Dude, the Phasmid would go so hard in a game of hide and seek, is all I'm saying. They've hid him for 350 years.
I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the cities in Malaysia in Rebelshaw, district of Martinez.
Next killer for
It's
DBT.
one.
Are you poisonous?
Yes, I do not have a starter display, so I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry, it is only destructive over long periods of time.
The deserter. He's been here for a long time.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never ache.
You know what? You're the type of animal I would like to be.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes? Yes?
Sometimes, when molting, I regrow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced the missing antenna.
I mean, that's cool, I guess.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk.
Okay, but you don't have a foot there now.
Yes, thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again.
Okay, this is long and I don't understand what the purpose of this is, so I have to say goodbye now. This has been an interesting experience.
No, there is one more.
You know what? Of all the creatures I've met, Phasmin, you are the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward.
What?
For all mankind.
What woman? What are you talking about?
You cannot lie to me. Behind you, he smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. And it.
I don't understand what they're asking of me. I'll try, I guess?
She was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay, Kim, take a picture quickly. We gotta show Lena.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on you.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot.
Don't you dare
Here
shoot.
we go. 3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you. The sweat on your arms feels cold as ice, as if you're frozen as well, in the shadow of this great statue of chitinous marble.
With sufficient communist points, the Phasma will say walk away from her for the working class instead of for mankind. Oh, interesting.
I got it.
Oh, no. No. Hold on, this is fixable. Oh, oops. I bumped. Okay, so all my stuff is on a switch, a little switcher box, right? So I can switch from my PC to the consoles to the blah, blah, blah. But if I ever so slightly bump my PC mouse, sometimes this happens and I gotta switch it back real quick. I think the PS5 is on channel 3. There we go. We got it back. That could be an ending. What an ending. You know what? Carefully pet its scythe-like form. I want to pet the monster.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. Its hollow exoskeleton collapsing.
What if you touch its leg and it was just like, ah! And it's immediately in pain and it hates being touched by human hands? Run your hand up the slender limb higher.
A small shudder passes the creature's arm. High above you, its black pearl eyes still glisten, mesmerized by the light passing
It goes
its
full
nervous
Family Guy,
system.
yeah.
There is some kind of countdown happening as it slowly processes the overwhelming brightness of the signal. The invertebrate is regaining control.
Okay, I'm gonna let it go. We got it. Back off now.
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even the small black pearls of its eyes do not stray from you.
Okay, just disengage slowly.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Well, that was a nice little segue away from finding the murderer. The murderer. I assume he's the murderer. I don't know how it could be anybody else at this point.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water.
Like, I feel a little bad because clearly this guy has some mental health problems too. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. But I also think he genuinely is the killer. I mean, he's got the gun that uses the ammunition that could have done it. He's the only one out here. He's clearly lived out here for a long time. He's from the Communist Revolution. Like, the pieces just add up.
And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
It's gone.
I did take a nap when I got to the island. I had a horrible dream. Let me tell you what, Valthios, that nap sucked. What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
Okay.
What now?
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Okay, but what's in here? No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. The It started to read my address. That was the single most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me on this stream. Oh my god. It was about to read my whole ass address. Jesus Christ. The panic was audible. Yeah, I really got scared there. Oh my god. Okay, let's wait. Hold on. Oh no. Wait. Why are those here? Are those just clothes? This is the kind of hat the guy at the tribunal had, right? And then this... Could this have been... This is a sniper scope. Okay, this is just the scope. Could that be the scope to this? What's this? Yo, Classia's passport. Okay, what we got here?
Issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
Classia's hidden documents from the empty boy.
Okay, what was this doing in the Phasmid's nest?
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
Okay. Let's see. I think the Phasmid did take it.
Like a magpie?
Yeah.
What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual.
How can you say it's highly unusual? We didn't even know this thing actually existed till like 5 minutes ago, Kim.
I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
Hey, by the way, that's not. She told us her name was something different, didn't she? Not Katerzine. Blah, blah, blah. She said Clausia wasn't her name, and then she said something else. Somebody said something else was her name, not that.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith.
There it is.
Anouk Meyer-Smith.
So was she the killer? No, she's not the killer, because she was there with him when he died. I'm so confused what Clausia's part in all this is.
I don't know who Katarzyna Alasia is, but it's safe to say it's not her either. In short, we got lied to, again. In a way, she's still lying to us.
Okay, then what is her real name?
I don't know, but it's not Katarzyna Alasia, or Klasia, or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface with her, detective. Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
The winds are silent. The streets are empty of her. She is no longer in the city of Revachol.
Okay, put it away. Well, I thought maybe those would have, like, a lead to it being someone other than this guy, but I'm not seeing that as an option. Alright, we're arresting you, buddy.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
You gotta go.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Hey, how could you not see the Phasmin?
See.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking, like an addict of some terrible substance.
Yoo-hoo! Hello?
A light shiver passes him, followed by nothing. His hands are trembling, and he breathes slowly.
Oh, also, hello, Saru. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is,
Catatonic.
this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
Okay, what's up with him?
Old age and shock.
Oh, oops, I healed the morale. My bad. It's fine. Old age and shock. Yes.
The appearance of the Phasmid, in conjunction with the stress of the arrest. He spent his entire life here. For him to leave would be...
Well, we found some things in the Phasmin's nest, Mr. Dross. They look like they could be yours.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
What if I show him the scope?
I lost.
So, it is his.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a Magpie Phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
No, but what if I show him the helmet?
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is. The last embers have gone out. The war is over.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, Diab would put it back here. This
Oh,
Mr.
I
Dross could
forgot
have picked it
Kuno
up.
said he
Or
kicked it into the
Phasmid even.
sea.
If it did, this is incredible.
That's right. It's the dead guy's helmet. I forgot Kuno said he kicked it into the sea. That's right. That's true. I'm gonna let you rest now, Mr. Dross, but I'm coming back to arrest you later.
The plastic cape flaps around his face, and a
We should
All right,
think
hang
about
tight.
getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Okay. I feel confident it was him. I do feel confident in this decision. I think. I'm making the right choice, right? Right? I doubt he'll be here later. Where's he gonna go? He doesn't even have a boat. Where the heck is he gonna go to? Honestly, I need medical attention too while we're getting him medical attention.
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
Finish this thought. We already know he's from the Communist Party. There's a cabin that leads to the sidewalk. He's on an island, though. But it's an island.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Alright, let's return.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Real quick, chat. I'm gonna take, it's been 2 hours. I haven't had a single break. I need to use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna leave you with some music. I'll come back and we'll wrap this up. Just hang tight. We've done our best, folks.
Look what the tide brought him.
Wait, we're here because we're worried. What do you mean? Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Yeah, about that. I'm still trucking along. It's cool.
This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
All right! You had that bad wig. Where are your sunglasses? You're the man with sunglasses?
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Okay, forget about all this, though. There's a giant stick bug.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Okay, no one else seems bothered by it.
Bothered by it? Harry, you look like you need a fucking organ transplant. Oh, fuck it. Let's not get into that.
Okay, but anyways, who are you?
Hello, Trent Heilerstein. I believe
Wait.
we've met on several occasions.
Yeah, you were by the mural with your son.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Quemar, and this is your special task force.
What?
Or what's left of it.
Wait, that guy's part of my special task force? He's my partner? Kim's my partner. They said my bleeding was internal with sillies. That's where the blood is supposed to be. Right? No, duh, it goes on the inside, doc.
Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us. We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
He can be a decorated police lieutenant and a naughty boy, chat.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
No. Kim, you gotta have my back. Let's destroy him. Let's take him out. You gotta back me up, buddy.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
Okay, what's this all about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Okay.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
Let's see. Yeah, duped again. No one's who they said they are. Everybody's lying to me about who they are.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Hey, you shut up. I've been sober this whole investigation. I've done good. I haven't had a single drink. Garner, scab leader, this. Tell me at least you are who you said you were, Kim.
Yes, I'm still Kim Kisuragi, still a lieutenant from Prison 57.
Well, good. At least Kim tells me the truth.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
Okay, where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal? Did you miss that?
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die.
You know, he's got me there, chat. That does sound like something I would say. It does sound like me. I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore. I'm cool.
Sure. You're not a superstar Lao official. Talk on the town is your Guillaume Le Million reincarnate. I know this shit. Nothing has changed.
No, but it has. It has. What is this task force?
Yeah. Major Crimes Unit. Under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
No. Refresh my memory.
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Tron fucking Heidelstamm, and Guillaume Baby.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
Ouch.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and wears sunglasses?
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, I'm G. Bevy. It was going to be funny, but then you really did have brain damage. So not so much anymore.
Yeah, it's not so funny when I'm really an amnesiac, is it?
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing for both of you.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
Do? It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
The 41st isn't...
He trails off, not wishing to finish the sentence. Oh, what else we got? How'd you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
God damn it, Gart! I saved his establishment and he still betrays me?
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't
I
look
saved
safe
it! I
at
got
all.
him a new
There was a
bird!
giant aerograffito in front of the building. It was on fire.
It was this one junior delinquent.
I don't know. It had shit kid written all over it.
I mean, it did, but I didn't put it there. I just flicked my cigarette into it. Don't worry about it. You're not the man with the sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true.
Well, it's true.
And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
You know, I kind of want to go with I don't like being lied to because, like, I've been lied to a lot throughout this game. I don't like being lied to.
I didn't lie to you. No one lies to you. You were so fucked up on booze you couldn't recognize your own partner.
But I wasn't drinking when he showed up in the cafeteria. I wasn't drunk then. You know what? I didn't lose my sense of fashion. True, look at me. I'm the most stylish of the bunch. Okay, so Trent Heidelstamm turns out to be special consultant Trent Heidelstamm.
Yes, I'm Tran Heidelstamm. I never said I wasn't Tran Heidelstamm.
Okay, what was up with the kid, though? Where's he?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
What are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
Okay, so none of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic. As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
I'm going with number 6. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. I feel like that's accurate. Because we know we've been through some shit with that dream we had. My god. I'm beaten and battered and deep in the depths of depression. I'm just trying to protect what little good feelings I have left.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what?
What?
I keep my shit together.
Ow.
Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying, or insane, or both.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have? Hold on, wait.
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the 2 drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect?
Huh?
Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I mean, line detective is fine. I'm fine with that. I don't have anything against being a line detective. I feel like throughout this, Harry is a person who doesn't necessarily want to lead. He just kind of ended up in a leadership position. So I think he could be happy being a line detective. Did you put your gun in your mouth, though? I did put my gun in my mouth. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. I'm calling a mulligan on the gun in my mouth situation. Line detective is good for now.
For now? I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the potty? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
Oh my god. Okay, what next?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Okay.
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Right. Right. About that. So, crazy story. I thought the killer would be underwater and he wasn't. I love that one. Wait, I could just play stupid. I kind of want to play stupid in this. What? In the ocean? What? I don't know anything about that.
Yes, in the ocean, under the sea. Our work vehicle, with fishing clams and other sea shit.
Can I pin this on somebody else? Jacob I don't remember that name. Let's see if we can pin it on them, though.
Jacob Irv?
Yeah, the tip-top tourney driver, you know.
I know who Jacob Irv is. I wanted to give you a chance to stop fucking me. How naive of me. You drove a 45,000 real police vehicle into the ocean. What did I expect? It doesn't matter. Your badge.
Oh,
Harry.
I actually
Show me
have
your
my badge. I have my badge. I've got it.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge,
Aw,
your
shit.
eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Just let it fall to the ground. Go for it. It's fine. Just let it drop.
Patrol Officer Minnow picks it up and gives it back to you, slippery and cold.
Thank you, Judith Minot.
He found it. It's his badge. I can confirm.
And your gun?
Gun is right here.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
Hold on, wait, so it doesn't even matter that I found my gun? I went through all that trouble to get my gun back.
You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state.
Oh
you
my god.
drunk
But I'm not drunk. I haven't had a bit of alcohol since this whole week I've been in started.
So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then?
Because I've been handling actual corpses.
He's wounded. It's been a long
Oh
week,
yeah,
and
and
he's
these
handled
probably have
actual corpse.
infections. I can't smell. That's gotta be pretty ripe. Although, no, hold on. I haven't washed myself after the autopsy. That's true. I have handled an actual corpse or two. Whatever. It's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad, okay?
A bit of a week? You're drunk.
I'm not
and you let
drunk!
the suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you were too drunk to assess
I'm
authorities.
not drunk!
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
Okay. Not taking her was the right thing to do. She gave us a vital clue that led us to the island. I feel like that's the choice I want to go with. Because she did. She did.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect. The one who shot herself. In the head.
That wasn't my fault.
Or the fact that you're Evra Claire's little peony now. Doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was
Dude,
fucking
that was
nasty.
gonna happen with or without me. Let's be honest, the tribunal was unavoidable.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yeah, you know what? This is a good point. It was a massacre and we got wiped. Where were you? Where were you? Because you were in town because you were inside the whirling. But what were you doing? I was out there trying to stop it. Screw you.
Don't make this harder for yourself.
Oh, fine.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
Okay, come on. Have my back, Kim.
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
Yes! 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 Kim coming through! I love you, Kim Kitsuragi! Finally! I haven't been drinking!
See?
1 week.
Hey, that's 1 week more than before.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar. all over.
Kim, wait, stop,
At
Kim.
first I thought it was a joke, but
Kim,
now
no.
I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20 times a day.
Kim, no, don't tell them that part!
It's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist, a man of the center, not prone to political outbursts. Which is fine,
I'm a
but
superstar,
also
Kim.
at odds with his behavior. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the constant smoking everywhere, all the time. But despite all this, he is a great detective, One of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him anything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped working on the case. He is tireless, madly driven, and he solved it near perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator. Locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
Fuck yeah. Kim said I'm one of the best detectives he's ever met. Did you hear that, chat? But he did miss that 197%. Shh. Shh. That was the game devs working against me. That wasn't actually me. The game devs had it out for me. They said, let's hit the 3%.
He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution.
43 years.
Who's probably committed
43
other
years.
murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows it to the officers across the yard. The wind blows, flapping the glossy rectangle in his hand.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Yeah, so as you can see, I'm a pretty okay detective.
Fucking hell. Is this somehow connected to the case?
No, it's just a fun fact.
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
It's probably not connected per se, but the perpetrator knew of its existence.
So it is connected.
Maybe?
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
I'm not drunk.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness.
Let's see. There was also oh, right. I did find a dead man on the boardwalk. He was a missing person. I found him.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know that?
The body was transported to Precinct 41,
Oh.
our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
Well, that's good.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Okay, let's see. Also, the phasmid is a lady phasmid.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
I also tried to punch the Kuno. I also pointed a gun at girl Kuno, but they don't need to know about that. We're just gonna keep that one under wraps.
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
It had gathered items. A helmet, a scope, and a passport.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers? They are for
Yeah,
attracting-
well, I heard its voice and it was a lady. I still think it's a girl.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. It must be robust if it can move a whole helmet with its limbs.
Okay. We don't need to dwell on this too long. It had mandibles that looked like hair and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
See, I fixed everything. Don't be mad at me.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it,
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead.
Okay,
no.
I also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
It's the Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10, a commercial building where all businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
Yeah, but I did it anyway, so shut up and listen.
There was a fridge we needed and a possible witness. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
Okay, and the killer Ivanovich Dross, we have a strong motive for him.
Lilyanovich. A revolutionary matronym.
What? What is that? A revolutionary matronym?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilyanovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
Interesting.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Oh, I don't sound confident. He, being a communard probably had to do with the, class warfare stuff. That's all I got. That's all I got to go on, though.
And it worked? He got a war going?
Sure.
Yes, until we stopped it. He saw the mercenary as an ennemi combattant. There's plenty for prosecution to pick from, as far as motive is concerned.
That sounds like a solid theory.
Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died, right on the island, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that.
You know what? Let's be humble. I did all I could. Every second was a struggle.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Oh my god. I hate this guy. My real partner sucks. I mean, I kind of suck too. I did drive the car into the ocean and a lot of other things, but...
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there, like in your bones or something. It will pass in time.
Alright, so what do you say? Want to take this hotshot back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Damn right I did.
So I have to.
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Okay. Alright. I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently.
Okay, we're just gonna go down the list. Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
But before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
Oh.
It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Yeah, I could see him being a gym teacher. Sure.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the shot put, your inexplicable facial hair.
The mutton chops. The collection of fallen sportswear I've amassed.
Some of your more old-school wording choices. Your posture, even. The constant stretches.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy.
So if I was a gym teacher, why did I join the RCM?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean.
Hi, Phantom Wombat. Solve gym crimes. Let's see. When was I a gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
Okay, I don't feel it's important to ask about where.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Okay, but why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Okay, but who's the chick?
Dora something. Dora England. Yeah, you mentioned her name.
Not Dora Dubois.
Wait, so we weren't even married?
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, I mean, 6 years in the grand scheme of things isn't that much, really. Like, I think about the last 6 years of my life, and like it all feels like it blinked by in an instant.
Yeah, you're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing, I think. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Okay, who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Hey, no, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish.
Oh
like
my
a
God.
Welkin, basically.
Stop calling her fuckable. This is my ex.
Heartbreak, Welkin. Pain, Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Okay, am I a dirty cop, though? We didn't answer that question.
No.
Well, a suspect, I mean, look, Ruby, you wanted to harp on me for Ruby killing herself, but it's because she thought I was a dirty cop.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
Okay, I need to tell Lena about the Phasmid, like, now.
Who is Lena?
She's a cool cryptozoologist. She lives in Jamrock. She told me about the Phasmid. I helped her find her husband. You wouldn't understand.
Well, good luck finding her once we get back.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. I'm sure we'll find them. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon.
She is, and that makes me happy. So, fill me in on what kind of precinct Precinct 41 is.
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You're just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
What's the Sea Wing?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one. It's
Alright.
cooler that way.
So I work in the bloody murder station?
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershore. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Okay, but what happens with Kim now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the
But I'll
most detailed
miss
report
you.
anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my
Chad?
captain.
Chad, I don't want it to end. I liked adventuring around with Kim. I don't want it to end. Talk to your captain about what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by,
Oh!
carried by the wind.
I can ask him! Kim, would you do me the honor and come do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I mean come work with us! Come work at Precinct 41!
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Can you come visit me from time to time, puppy eyes, right? We're gonna be best friends forever, right, Kim?
Would fit in, and crazy enough, can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Yo! Look at that! Recruit Kim Kitsuragi medal earned! Yeah! We get to keep working with Kim. Ah, good. I'm satisfied now. I'm ready. And
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
is that it? Clap. Bye, Kim. I love you. A totally normal amount. Oh, are you gonna shake my hand? Yo. Oh, he's letting me lean on him. Yeah. We could be best bros too if you just stop being so mean to me. Be a little nicer and we'll be cool. Yo! That was good. I'm a little confused on some parts, but I get the overarching the guy was remnants from the revolution, and he was still seeing enemies in people, even though it's like 50 years later. So he was shooting people he thought were the enemy. A little confusing here and there in the game.